Welcome to David Parker TV. I'm David Parker, your host. Thank you for joining me. Today we have some blockbuster news. Shannon Sharpe of ESPN's First Take has been hit with a $50 million lawsuit. He is being accused of multiple counts of sexual assault, battery, and emotional distress. This is news that is breaking right now. But before we get started to talk about that, I want everybody to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Thank you for following my channel. I really appreciate it. It means the world to me. Before we get started on Shannon Sharpe, we have breaking news about Kanye West. Kanye West is making some startling revelations about his past. He's saying as a youth, at a very young age, while going through looking at his father's old X-rated magazines, him and his male cousin started experimenting with each other on what they saw in the magazines, acting out what they saw, having incestuous sex with each other at a young age. This is what Kanye West says. He said they done all kind of things that they saw in the book, in the magazines, and they continued it for a while. Until when he finally stopped it, he says his cousin ended up killing a pregnant woman. And Kanye West has an upcoming single coming out entitled Cousins, where he will expound more on this and talk about it. But these are some revelations that Kanye West is saying about his youth. So everybody make sure y'all keep y'all ears tuned to what Kanye West says next about this. Now to the breaking news. Shannon Sharpe of Club Shay Shay is accused of multiple counts of sexual assault, battery, emotional distress. Media Takeout, among other news outlets, is reported Shannon Sharpe is accused of raping a 20-year-old white girl. And their lawyer, Tom Busby, claimed they have the proof of video to prove it. The suit describes an incident on October the 24th, during which Shannon Sharpe forced her into a car, and drove her to her house, where he choked and allegedly forced her to have oral sex on him, and he anally raped her. And this is what the Media Takeout is reporting. This is coming directly from Media Takeout, and I suggest everybody read the article because it is very graphic, and I won't get any more graphic than that, other than she says that, and also in January of 2025, he did it again. He asked to come to her house on the pretense of giving her Christmas gifts and some birthday gifts. And once inside, he did it to her again. The exact same thing. Media Takeout says Shannon Sharpe has a fascination for the buttocks. And I want you to read the article, what it says about it. Get graphic on what he liked and what he commanded her to do. It also says that Shannon Sharpe abused her verbally, threatened her. So we got to see what goes on there, because Tony Busby says he has video evidence to prove this, and he has sent the video evidence he has to Shannon Sharpe and his lawyers. In Shannon Sharpe's defense, he released text messages that showed that he had asked her to talk dirty to him. That was one of his fetishes. That he wanted she wanted him to choke her. Now, before we read into this, according to these text messages, Shannon Sharpe asked her to talk dirty to him. That's what he liked. So in the text messages, she's saying, oh yeah, I want you to choke me, put me in a dog collar. You know, that was a text message from January 12th, 2024, when he said that, when he wanted her to say that, oh, I want you to put a big black baby in me, and after that, you're gonna be all mine. Now, these are text messages that Shannon Sharpe released in his defense? Well, with these text messages shows that Shannon Sharpe was involved with this young woman, and that it was some, I would guess, some adventurous sex going on. Some consensual, which they both agreed. The woman also says that she agreed they had consensual sex numerous times, but whenever a woman says no, that means no, no matter how many times you may have had consensual with her. So we all know that. So now Shannon Sharpe is releasing text messages which only prove they had a relationship, a sexual relationship. It don't prove his innocence. She's saying the incident that stems from October 24th, where he forced her into a car and made her drive to her house, where upon entering the house, he forced her to perform oral, and he ended up, the rest is, just use your imagination, but it's very graphic, and she's filing a $50 million lawsuit. Now, she has released the video. So I want everybody, what do you think about this? Because this is just now happening, and it's just being released. Now remember, Shannon Sharpe is someone who likes to stand on righteous grounds and criticize everyone else for their shortcomings and the mistakes they made. But this is a very serious allegation that's being made by this young woman. And mind you, this is a white woman. Make no mistake. It said that he met her at a gym when she was 19 years old. And he was well into his mature years, past the age of 39. So now we know Shannon Sharpe, as an older man, involved with a woman still in her teens. I don't know if that's improper or not, but this is the woman in question. She's going by Jane Doe. So this is what Shannon Sharpe has to deal with now, why he try to give the sports and criticize everybody from what they doing, from Kyrie Irving to Kevin Durant to whoever they tell him to criticize. But now the focus is on Shannon Sharpe. This is an ongoing story, so we're going to keep you up to date on what's going on, and that's the latest on it so far. Make sure you stay tuned to USA Podcast, David Parker TV, and I'm going to bring you the latest on this. And if Kanye West opens his mouth again and say something, I'm going to let you know. We have Puff Daddy trial getting ready to start in a month or so. May 5th, they should be having jury deliberations. And Puff Daddy right now saying he is going to fight to the death to clear his name. He's saying they are suppressing evidence and they are altering the evidence. So we got all kind of allegations being made on both sides. But believe me, I'm going to bring you the latest developments whenever they come. So thank you for joining me. This is David Parker. Thank you.